It's a very dreary day today. It's really dark and grey and... Yes? You want to read this?
Yeah.
So what do you think of this book?
It's good.
Why is it good?
It is.
It just is.
Yeah.
We read quite a bit yesterday, didn't we? That line, that's where we got to. We read quite a bit.
Wow, we did.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like it?
Yeah.
Nothing else to say about it?
Correct.
Okay then. Hey guys, I've got you propped up on a bowl of cracking nuts. Almonds, walnuts. I don't know about you, but for me it's not Christmas until there's bowls of cracking nuts all over the place. We've got some walnuts, we've got almonds, there's hazelnuts in the mix, there's pecans. I don't know what it is, I don't know, it's just we always had them as a kid as well, so yeah. It's just not Christmas without bowls of cracking nuts. So it is 4:30 and it's really dark outside, it's so wet, so dark. It feels like 8 o'clock rather than 4 o'clock. So I'm just about to start cooking dinner, and we had a really nice time today, our group, really nice time. So the kids, they did some crafting, they were gluing and sticking and lots of sequins and glitter and things. And they made their floral arrangement thing, and they made Christingles, and they listened to a story, and we sung songs and things. Yeah, it was just really nice. It's a home-ed co-op group, and our last one before Christmas, and Christmas themes. Yeah, it was really, really, really nice. So really enjoyed that. The sweets are still surviving on the Christingles. So yeah, currently. The girls are just whacked. I think the trouble is because we've like, as a kid, I know I keep saying it, but like you don't realise until you're ill, like even if it's just a cold, but we've had like really, really bad colds, how much it takes to like build up your strength again after to be announced. The girls are quite tired this afternoon. But I was just looking at the kitchen. Why is it when you when you go out, the kitchen is just as messy? I guess because you're not there to clean it. But I'm like, oh, does anyone else just feel like they're constantly cleaning the kitchen? I feel like I'm constantly cleaning the kitchen. But hey ho, so yeah, I'm gonna start on dinner because then I can like clean the kitchen while it's in the oven. I'm gonna make that phyllo pie that I showed you the other day when I was doing my food shop. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm back. I'm gonna try and multitask, but I wanted to just I actually want to talk to you. So that book that I was showing you that we're reading, I really wish books publishers would put trigger warnings on books, because there are themes. The book is lovely, like where we read up to. Really nice book, really liking where it was going and everything, really well written, lovely. I mean, the story of Father Christmas is slightly different to the story that we have told our children about Saint Nicholas and how old he is, and you know, and then like he, you know, through the like sort of those traditions through and everything. I totally respect that everybody has different traditions and different ways, beliefs, and different ways of presenting information. Totally fine with that, totally fine. And we have had those discussions at home about different people believe different things, different people celebrate different things. Like we've talked about how some cultures celebrate Sinterklaas Day, some countries have La Bafana in January, etc. Like we have had those discussions about different beliefs and everything. The book itself, so kind of talks about the history of Father Christmas, or how he became Father Christmas, or Santa Claus if you're in America, etc. which isn't that story. It goes into some like Charles Dickens kind of Christmas Carol type story, and so it starts with like Father Christmas is mean, and the person who was till he becomes Father Christmas was like mean and grumpy and miserly and very wealthy but didn't share his money, etc., etc. And then it does that whole like Christmas Carol thing where it regresses back to the past. And this is where I wish there were trigger warnings on books. So trigger warning coming for you guys. Stop watching if you think there may be something that might trigger you. Okay, so it then has a massive theme of orphans, orphanages, abandonment, and then in the orphanage, mild abuse and neglect. There's a grumpy matron type woman who isn't very nice to the children. And then it goes into adoption, but also adoption breakdowns. So basically there's this scene in the book where I stopped reading it, guys, because for those of you who don't know, I have 2 children, both of which are adopted. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying it quietly because I do have ears around, and yeah, so we stopped reading because I started to feel uncomfortable. I could sense that my listeners were starting to feel uncomfortable. And then I read on the book a bit more, and there's a bit in there where the children are all gathered in a hall and adults come in and they cherry pick which children they want to adopt. And then like the other children are sitting there getting disappointed because they're not chosen, kind of thing. And so I'm really disappointed in this book because it was so lovely and so magical, and at Christmas time, Father Christmas, Santa Claus, he means something special to children. He is the hope, the light, the magic. Children worship him, they put him on a pedestal. It's something special. And so for children and adults who have been through any of these things, that's quite hard at the best of times. But to have that come up at Christmas time, yeah, I'm not impressed. Not impressed. So I just wish there were trigger warnings. There were no, that I could see anyway, there were no trigger warnings on the book description online either. There's certainly nothing on the covers. So thanks for that. At Christmas time we're snuggled down reading a nice book and that comes up. So yeah, great. So anyway, I now need to stop talking to you guys and crack on and make some dinner. I burnt the pie a bit. You know, when you're just juggling all the things, you've got children nipping at your ankles because they're hungry. Yeah, never mind. But this will do a couple of days. I did some roast potatoes, which I also are well done as well. I've unloaded and refilled the dishwasher and everything. Got some vegetables steaming, so that's what we're going to have for our dinner. I'm just going to start dishing up. But normally I do this. I do this quite a lot in the winter time, and I was looking at it before it went in the oven. I was like, doesn't look right. There's something wrong with it. And it's because I did it in a square dish. I normally do it in a round deep cake tin, but so that could be one of the reasons why it's burnt. Like just a different shape. Like I didn't adjust my time cooking for the shape, but I'm sure it'll taste nice anyway.